Aloha, everybody. Hi. Welcome to my channel. I'm Sunny. Nice to meet you if you haven't been here before. We don't have anybody in the room yet, but we're going to get some people and it's going to be fun. So, I am going to get a bite of my rice, which is my lunch. I got my cheat sheet here for people's names that are hard to remember. It's been a little while since we had a live. How you been doing? Apparently the cell phone is going to give me a hard time with the focusing again. I was just reading this Pigeon to the Max when I got that screenshot taken for the live. Those of you that like to learn Pigeon, the first word is ak. You pronounce it like AK, ak, even though it's spelled act, ak. And it says see no ak. So we're going to go to no ak. No ak. Stop showing off. Cool it. So no act. Cool it. We don't have anybody in here yet. I should have posted on Chatterbox that I was coming on. Okay. So, how have you been doing? We're going to sing happy birthday to a couple of really wonderful ladies today. And my dogs are sitting here wondering, am I going to get some of that cake? No, you aren't. You're not getting any of that cake. If you're nice, I might give you a bite of my rice. Want a bite? Here you go, Bachi. Lean, lean, lean. Uh-oh. Fell down. They're on the bed. This is my lunch. And what time is it anyhow? Like 1 o'clock something. I'm probably going to close this down. Nobody's coming. Oh, we have one person. Who's here? Hi, Savannah. I'm here all by myself. I was going to close it down. Some of the people aren't getting the notifications anymore. Nobody's in here besides you, Sunny. I mean, Savannah. Yeah, Sunny. Hi, Kayla. I just called my granddaughter my own name. You know how moms call every name other than your own? Sometimes they'll even use the dog's names, right? Sorry that I'm finishing my lunch. I have to eat some rice. So is the baby down to sleep, Savannah? Kayla, what you up to today? Hmm. I'm better that I'm now that I'm here, Kayla. I had a rough morning. Did you see my LuLaRoe from last year? My shirt? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kayla. Oh, we got 3 people now. Today I remembered my straw. That rice kind of felt like it sits like right here, like a brick. Ah. Have you ever eaten something and had it feel like a brick right about there? It's so sticky, that's why. Hi, Bethany. I think I am. Kenai is funny. Lexi thinks you're video calling and she's talking to the phone. Hi, Lexi. I think I am feeling better, Bethany. I wasn't actually feeling sick in my stomach. I just had one of the flu-like symptoms. How can I say this tactfully? That kept you really tethered close to the bathroom all the time. That's why I'm eating rice for my lunch. It's the brat. You know, they say eat the brat. Bananas. What's our rice? Applesauce and toast. Yeah, Bethany, weird. Yeah, I didn't feel sick any otherwise. My husband thinks it's maybe because I had a lot of sinus drainage and I wasn't spitting it out, I was swallowing it. Liquidation sale. That's a cute way to say it. I call it the cha-cha-chas. I got the cha-cha-chas. But thankfully, I wasn't throwing up or feeling like I wanted to throw up. That would be worse. It might have been a lot of little things because I was eating some very high fat content butter made by the Amish, and I was eating some greasy food, which I normally don't, and drinking very strong coffee with sugar and cream, which usually will help in that direction. So it might have been just a lot of things all together. But I didn't want to, excuse me, I got the hiccups. I didn't want to be making a video or live and suddenly have to say bye and rush off. Now I got the hiccups. What's up with that? We got 2 birthday girls today that we're going to sing to as soon as we get a few more people in here. Hi, Ashley. Nice to see you. Savannah, is Lexi still watching? Hi, Lexi. Color me a picture, will ya? Oh, no. Snow. Hi, Ashley. We got 2 birthday girls. We got, let's see, on our calendar, Heather Byerly. So I hope Heather Byerly got the notification that we're on so we can sing to her live. And I want to sing to my granddaughter and have you all join in because not this granddaughter, not Savannah, but her sister Kaylee, she made 17 today. So I thought we could sing happy birthday to Kaylee. So next year is her big year, her big freedom year, right? I'm 18, I'm free. Ah, so you got a big snowstorm, Bethany. How about you, Ashley? Did you get snowstorm? I love this old shirt from LuLaRoe from last year. It's got what is their names? Jack and what's the girl's name? I know my friend Kim, her and her husband quite often do this for Halloween. I'm wearing different earrings, which will make Michelle happy. She asked the other day if I wear different earrings. These are lepidolite, which has some, I think, lithium. Maybe not lithium. It's something that they put in tranquilizers to calm people down. No snow in Arkansas, but lots of rain and in the 40s. Love the colors of it. Yes, isn't that color so great? So, I sent Savannah a bunch of my LuLaRoe clothes that's too tight for me. She can wear it for a while. But I sent her my Winnie the Pooh leggings, but I wouldn't send her this one. 8 inches of wet, heavy snow. Oh my goodness. 6 degrees outside. Trees broken. Oh, lordy, lordy. I hope you guys have either an electric or gas snow blower thingy so you can go down your sidewalk with it instead of shoveling. Kind of having a good hair day today, which is funny because last night when I washed it, I just combed it straight back and let it dry going straight back. But today, it kind of all just fell in place. Yay! Nebraska in the corner by Wyoming and Colorado. My granddaughter Kaylee, that's having her birthday today, she and her boyfriend want to go live in Idaho next year. Idaho's close by you, right, Bethany? Hi, Heather. We're going to sing to you in a minute. We're going to get some more people so it can be a big song. It would be fun. Oh my goodness. If we had the technology where everybody could sing and we heard it all come together on the channel, wouldn't that be awesome? How's your birthday been today, girl? Was I remembering that you were turning 23? Kaylee's probably not going to be here because she never watches me, I don't think. Aww. Adam's giving me compliments from the messenger side. Hey, everybody, let's sing to her, and then when we get some more people, we can sing again. Oh, 43. Well, hey, that was an excellent age, too. I'd love to be 43 again. I'm 21 years older than you. Ah, like the little boy on Home Alone. Ah! Is everybody ready to sing? Hawaiian style now. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Heather. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Yay! And many more. I hope that you had a great day. Did you get spoiled rotten by your friends and family? I hope. I hope, I hope. I hope that they made you a party or a cake. Did they make your favorite food for dinner? That's the rule, you know. My mom had a special cake that she would make us if we requested that. We always got our choice of what kind of cake, but most everybody always picked that. I know, Ashley, my two dogs are looking at me kind of like, what's up with mom? She's always talking to this machine. I am so thirsty. I was running around all morning, going to the commissary, and trying to lose some weight. I walked instead of used their scooter chair, and my knees were grinding the bones together. And I was like, ah! So I kept leaning over on it, but I did it. I should have stopped at the health center and weighed myself. So Heather never answered if she got a party, if what kind of cake she had. Maybe they're at the party right now. She just has to sneak a little peek at her phone every now and then. I think we should sing to Kaylee too, and then if Kaylee watches this later, she doesn't have to watch the whole thing waiting. Ah! Hi, Lauren! Oh, my goodness. Nice to see you. We just sang happy birthday to Heather Byerly. We're getting ready to sing to my granddaughter who's turning 17 today. She's in Washington State, and she's busy having fun with friends, so she'll probably see this later. Maybe she'll pop on and watch it. I was trying to get Heather to spill the tea, to tell us all about her day, if she got spoiled rotten by friends and family, if they made her special dinner, that her favorite dinner. I asked her what kind of cake she had. Did they make her a party? But I think she's not here anymore. Maybe she listened to her song and then was like, ah, I'm going to run away from these weird people. Heather Byerly. Oh yeah, what's the tea, Heather? We want to know all about your day so we can feel like we can share it with you. So silent. Over in Bremerton, Lauren. Are you familiar with different parts of Washington State, Lauren? Uh-oh, you know what? It just dawned on me. I didn't turn on my um, Wi-Fi. Oops. That would have been no bueno if I had done this whole live on my data. Oh, no. Your eldest brother and parents have homes in Washington. Ah. They were in Port Orchard, but they moved recently to Bremerton. Well, they lived in Bremerton first, and then they moved to Port Orchard, and then recently they moved back to Bremerton. I like Washington, how it looks and stuff. Uh-oh. My phone can't keep up with me. There we go. Now I'm in focus. Your Wi-Fi cut out. Oh. And Heather, you know what? It might have been my fault because I just realized that I had not turned my Wi-Fi on since I had returned home from shopping this morning. I'm pouring some more water on my ice. I'm going to be going through a lot of water because I didn't drink water all morning, so I'm thirsty as could be. So yeah, I was saying, I wondered what your favorite cake was that they got for you for your birthday. Holy moly, macaroni. My mom always would make, if requested, sometimes we'd ask for like German chocolate cake, and she'd make it from scratch. Um, but my mom would make a family birthday cake, and one layer was chocolate, and one layer was strawberry cake, and then the other layer was vanilla cake. And it might have gone chocolate, white, strawberry. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. It turns out Neapolitan when you cut it. So that was our family birthday cake if people chose that. Hey Lauren, what? Oh yeah, Washington State is pretty. I like green, lush places. I don't think I'd ever be happy living in a really dry, brown, not a lot of trees and shrubs and plants and stuff. Everybody likes different things, but that's not for me. Oh, oh boy. I can't believe we're getting so close to Halloween. Oh, hi, Heather and Daniel. So nice to have you here. A lot of times, Adam and Michelle, a married couple, come on here too. I think Adam is at home from work because he sent me a messenger message, but I don't want to mess up the live feed by going to it. They might pop on, who knows. So, Daniel, did you spoil Heather today? Did you get her lots of goodies? We've been married, my husband and I have been married 45 years, and early on in the marriage, he decided that it's just better if I pick my own presents. He wanted to make sure I got what I liked. So sometimes he'd be saying, "What am I getting you for your birthday?" Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Lauren. I think after the first one or two things he tried to pick out, and I could, you could tell that I was not overly enthusiastic about it. I was like, oh, thank you. A cutting board. Mm. I mean, it was a great cutting board. Oh. He had five sisters. You'd think he'd know what kind of stuff to pick out. Oh boy. Some guys are just like that. You just never know. Well, Heather, what kind of cake did you have? Took you out to eat at T Rex Cafe in Disney Springs. T Rex Cafe sounds like fun. I don't know what it's about, but it's got to be awesome with a name like that. Does it seem like it's themed after Flintstones? They serve you one of those great big huge bones with the meat on it. Because all of us in here, we always like to talk about food, and so of course we want to know what you ate. You didn't eat cake? Oh, see, you like carrot cake like me. That's why I keep talking about I'm going to make a carrot cake. I make a video about making carrot cakes from scratch because I've never done that before, and I'm so anxious to see how it would turn out if I make it. Oh shoot, I'm going to have to buy another crushed pineapple then because I used that for my show you chicken the other night. That and pie. Well, you didn't eat cake. Uh, are you behaving on a diet or something? You're being really good on your diet, or just they didn't have anything that appealed to you. Are you one of the people that like salty snacks rather than sweets? You see food and you eat it. That sounds good. I've been having a thing with my eye right over in the corner, and it's like all irritated and swollen a little bit. I think it's when I woke up and there was a little sleep in my eye and I was really rough and I just rubbed it like that. Have you ever done that to your eye before? Oh, we're losing people. I better sing to Kaylee quick before everybody's gone. We're going to sing to my granddaughter Kaylee in Washington. So let's do it Hawaiian style. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Kaylee. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Yay, Kaylee. One more year and you're the magic number 18. Hope you had a great day. I have, in honor of your birthday, Kaylee, and now the dogs are jumping to attention. They think it's for them, but no, it's for moi. This is a pistachio muffin. Doesn't that look good? I thought we could use it for your birthday cupcake. So let's pretend there's a candle. I'll blow it out for you, Kaylee. Let's take a bite and see how it is. They make these at the military commissary. Mmm. It looks like it should be March 17th. Not Mardi Gras. St. Patty's Day. Mmm. Hi, Kathy. Have a bite of pistachio muffin. I'm using it for my granddaughter Kaylee's birthday. She's 17 today. We just sang to her. Is your mom feeling better? This is kind of sort of my lunch. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Kathy. She can go back to eating. Hey, everybody, Kathy's mom, she's a teeny tiny lady, but man, can she pack away the food. She'll take a picture of her plate at a restaurant, and her mom eats the whole thing. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Oh my goodness. I think I'm feeling better. We were talking about that earlier. The kind of problem I had was not making me sick in my stomach. It just made me have uh, what I call the cha-cha-chas. I had to stay close to the ladies' room. I don't know why. I felt great otherwise. Oh my goodness. Plate of butter chicken and shrimp. Oh my goodness. That sounds delicious. Kathy Heather Byerly had her birthday today too. So we sang to her earlier. I don't know if my Savannah is still here, but when Savannah was a little baby, I think starting at about 2 years old, we would take her to Bubba Gump's. That girl could put away 2 dozen shrimp without blinking an eye all by herself. She has loved shrimp from the day she started eating really solid foods like that. Wow. This reminds me of what last week when I did that mukbang with the hot chicken. Did you all see that? You know, when you make a video, especially like that, and you're just being spontaneous, you don't really remember everything you said. And I hadn't watched the video until like yesterday. Watched it with my husband. It was cracking, as Peter says, it was cracking my shit up. It had me laughing so hard. I kind of was watching it as if the person on the screen was somebody other than myself. It was so funny. I think that was one of the best videos I've ever done so far. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. What, the shrimp that you ate there or the chicken from Kentucky Fried Chicken that was so hot? Does your husband like the spicy? Spicy too? I don't care for spicy, but I'm looking at the little picture of Adam's face over here because he sent me a messenger message. And Adam is our in-house specialist of with the hot and spicy. Mmm. I've never had butter chicken before. I've had butter on shrimp. Kids, this has nuts in it. I don't think you can have any. The dogs are sitting here admiring me. One little bite. Uh-oh, fell down. Oh, it's a curry dish. Now, over here in Hawaii, we eat curry that's kind of on the sweet side, not very spicy at all. Was this one that you were eating the kind of curry that's hot? Uh-oh. It's over here. Bachi, I'll get you your own. You didn't even eat your piece. It's over here. Ah, that girl. Did you eat it? Your mama likes it, Abachi. So it's spicy. It's got lots of spices in it, but it's not the hot kind of spicy. Okay, I got you. It is. It's got pistachio nuts. They make it at our commissary um, bakery. They also have red velvet, pineapple rum, and something else. Okay. I got my pigeon to the max. Who wants to learn a word in pigeon English? Okay, let's see if we can find something appropriate for the birthday girls. I was telling them at the beginning of it, the first word in there is, of course, this is all backwards since it's a live feed, but you say it ack, no ack. Okay. Ah. Okay, well, Heather, we're happy that you dropped in for a celebration with us. You take good care of your furry babies, and remember to go to Sunny's Chatterbox on Facebook and leave some pictures of your fur babies, okay? Over in our pets album. Night. Hugs and kisses from Hawaii. Okay. So if you want to say somebody is smart, you got to say akamai. Somebody who really knows the score. Akamai. 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 Anyhow. So I still have yet to go to our new Big Ross. Did everybody hear the sad news that my ex-employer is filing bankruptcy? Sears. I got friends that are still working over there. I am worried that they're not going to have their job for too long. Butchie, don't growl at your mother. Now over here, oh, it is. Ah, Kathy, I'm sorry. I don't think it'll be long before ours closes, to tell you the truth, because I heard that there's 600,000 in back. They owe 600,000 in back rent to the mall. That's not a good sign that they are that far behind in rent. Plus, to top it off, those of you that are knowing what Ross Dress for Less, we call it Ross's over here. Because you don't say Macy, you say Macy's. So Ross's. Ross's just opened a big, big store in the mall, which is going to give them a heck of a lot of competition. And they weren't doing all that great to begin with, so. Yeah, Kathy. Oh, well. Oh, sign of the times. Everything's changing in life, yeah? It's so hard to believe because a lot of us, old timers, we grew up with the Sears and Roebuck catalog. That was our Bible as kids. I remember every fall we'd get this really thick one, and it was the Christmas one. And my mom would say, go through there and circle everything that you would really like for Christmas. Yeah, that's right, Kathy. You know, the thing that made me so upset with my mother, she said, circle everything that you would really like for Christmas. And that way I know I can look at it and pick some things out of there. So I always did and spent hours and hours the way you were talking about, Kathy. And I would pick, cheap stuff just as well as expensive stuff. So there was a wide variety. I would say nine Christmases out of 10, I would not get a thing off of my list. I was like, what's up with that? By the time I was about 12, I think I was starting to get jaded. Like, why even bother? It must have been my mom just keeping me busy or quiet or something. Although I was never a noisy kid. Perhaps I was, though, and just didn't think I was. Because my dad had built me a really cool jukebox. And it had my name and lights and everything. So I probably had my jukebox going all the time with my records in my bedroom. I was the littlest teenager on the block. We only got 3 people. Ah. Now, I heard that some people are not getting notifications even though they had clicked the button. Now we're down to 2. Did you get a notification from YouTube, Kathy, that I was on? Oh, J.C. Penney's has been gone a long time. We haven't had a J.C. Penney on this island for decades. They still have stores in the mainland. You never got a notification. And you had clicked the bell before, Kayla? You might have to, Kayla, what you might have to do is unsubscribe, then hit the subscribe button again, and then hit the bell again to see. I've been hearing a lot of YouTubers say their viewers are having this problem. I think YouTube is just arbitrarily kicking people off. Thanks, Kayla. Let us know if that worked for you. Kathy, that one lady, Lauren, she said that they had snow already. I know, right? It was like 6 degrees outside. So you're how maybe a couple hours away from my friend in Fort Myers. Yeah. If I ever get to the mainland and I'm gallivanting around in a RV or something, I'll have to swing down to Florida because I've got my friends Frank and Aggie that I've known since 77, And then I've got my friend Sam in Fort Myers. And you in, how do you say that? Ocala? You're an hour from Disney. I don't want to be anywhere near Disney. I don't want to know from Disney. That's just a way to spend your money really fast. And I don't have kids, so it's not really that fun just for adults, I wouldn't think. You know what my friend Sam did a couple years ago for her birthday? Well, maybe it was 3 years ago. No, two. I'm guessing it was 2 years ago for her birthday. She spoiled herself, and I've said, good for her. She went and swam with a beluga whale. Isn't that amazing? She was living in Atlanta at the time, and someplace there had a beluga whale. I have the cutest pictures of her in the water playing with the beluga whale. It's just adorable. Wouldn't that be fun to do something like that, Kathy? I'd like to swim with the dolphins, but I think it would be more fun out in the ocean. Ocala. Ocala? Not a long A. Ocala. Okay. That must be some kind of Native American word, huh? Now, does Florida have casinos? I have not been to a casino for 8 years. I have slot machine withdrawal. I need to go play the penny slot machines. Or maybe the nickel. Hi, Alyssa. Nice to see you. Hey, Alyssa, we're trying to take a poll. Were you notified by YouTube that I was on? Because Kayla's notification button wasn't working. You missed all the happy birthday singing. Plus, I ate a muffin, which was supposed to be a cupcake. Kathy, you know what my husband did the other day? But bless his heart. Well, I told you that we left our Christmas tree up, but since nobody comes in our house, instead of taking all of the boxes from our ornaments and stuff, decorations, back up and throwing them in the second bedroom, he had left the boxes down in my living room. So I had said, well, it's time for us to start gathering up some of these empty boxes and throwing them away. So he threw away a bunch of empty boxes that were the boxes to our Christmas tree ornaments, the ornaments that are on my Christmas tree right now. So when we do take the tree down, which I told him this year we're going to take it down, like maybe in January, we got to get all new boxes to put. You know what? I probably should just. Have you seen those ornament plastic things? And they've got dividers in them so that the ornaments stay nice. I might just go ahead and buy some of those. Yeah, I got the nails off, and then they were in a bad condition, so some of them have been breaking, and I had to trim them and trim them. I had just done that for my anniversary, and I missed them so much. Kathy, get a load of this. The other night I was having a really weird dream to start with. It was weird. But in my dream, like two or three times, I looked down at my hands in my dream and I thought to myself, oh, my nails look really pretty. Because my nails look like they did before had them taken off. Two of them were lifting, see? Two of them were lifting up, and I thought that the rest of them were going to start lifting, so I said, just take them off. And I knew that they'd want to put another set on, but that expense is something I just can't do. But we have to start over again, cut them all down short and let them grow. My nails grow pretty fast, actually. Just in the 2 months that I had them on since August, yeah, they went from being really, really super short to the nail underneath the tip was quite long, just in 2 months' time. With the work that you do, you probably can't keep your nails long either, huh? Or do you constantly wear rubber gloves? I know I should. I'm washing dishes all the time. So, Alyssa, what you been up to? Alyssa, where are you at? Did you get snow like Lauren? Nobody's typing. Ah, well, they said when I wash dishes, I should wear rubber gloves and then take them off. But I don't. I'm really blessed I never had a fungus on my fingers. I've had acrylic nails off and on since 81. Let's see, it's 2:55 here. So 3 o'clock. It must be what, about 8 o'clock at your house, Kathy? That is really weird, Kathy. Oh, Alyssa, what's wrong with your boyfriend? Alyssa, your boyfriend Tommy, right? Kathy, that's just rude. YouTube did that to somebody else the other day, too. Alyssa, your your boyfriend's named Tommy? No snow, only a little bit of rain. This is the warmest autumn that I've been here ever. 5:55. So you're only 3 hours away. You're in California. Did he ever did he ever leave the hospital since Washington? Since you had to take him to the emergency room that night? Has he been there ever since then? I know you had said he was in a coma. Oh, because I was going to say that's a long time to be in. I'm so sorry. They really got to find a solution for him. They can't expect anybody to be going through that all the time. Oh, it says you got two people now. So it would be Alyssa and Kathy, I guess. Kayla must have left. What part of Washington, Alyssa? My daughter and granddaughter live in Bremerton. That's why I like Washington. 20 minutes from Olympia. You mean the mountain? The mountain, the big mountain called Olympia? Or is there a town named Olympia? Or is the town on the mountain called Olympia? Yeah, me too, Kathy. That day that I did the hot and sticky mukbang with the spicy chicken, I was so happy because it was raining a lot that day. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Well, I know Spokane doesn't get as much rain. There, it's a lot drier in Spokane, right? Oh, thank you, Melody. It's from last year. I love it. It's so cute. The colors are so cute. Yeah, I think Spokane does look like a desert. Oh, I need oxygen. Somebody give me some oxygen. So I used my Instapot to make some shoyu chicken the other night. Shoyu is the word that we use over here for what you guys call soy sauce. And shoyu chicken is very similar to teriyaki. You know, I put the. Hi, Katie. The birthday girl already has been in and out. She left already. So sad. Katie, did you go to Washington already with your grandma? That must be some trip all the way over to to Wisconsin. Oh, that got canceled, huh? It's probably so cold up there. Who wants to go? I can only guess, Katie. Katie's in part of the country where the hurricane smashed down a lot of houses. Is that the area that President Trump came in to check it out and see what's going on with everybody out there? Katie, do I recall correctly that you said your house was not damaged that much that you could still live in the house? Oh, you can't stay. Your house was flattened. So where are you sleeping and staying? I know Melody, right? I saw the pictures on the news. It's like looks like somebody dropped a bomb. Wow. So since you can't stay there, where's your family sleeping? Do they have a lot of first responders helping you guys? Well, that's lucky that there's a camper there that you can stay in. Wow. So it's been a few days. How are they like making meals and doing things like getting a bath and sleeping? And very few of us have ever been through that kind of destruction. We have no idea what you guys are going through. Lakes are good for baths. Well, the lakes probably have become contaminated from debris and stuff too, though. Oh, wow. Sorry it was cold, but I'm glad you had clean water to take a bath with. Oh boy, well, if I lived nearby, I would be cooking and bringing food to you guys. Right, Katie? Yeah, it's starting to cool off a little bit. Some of the hotels are putting people up. Well, I think everybody's doing pretty good. They're getting ready for Halloween. Scary thought that we're thinking that we're coming up on Thanksgiving. You know what I do is when it gets a little bit close to Thanksgiving, whenever I go to the grocery store, I buy one item. Like today I bought our cranberries. Oh, actually I bought two items, cranberries and our stuffing. Because I like the stovetop stuffing that's half as much sodium. And then little by little, by the time Thanksgiving comes around, I've got all my stuff. Oh, that's funny, Katie. That is so that is so nice of you guys not to eat their pet. People get a little bit irritated when you eat their pets. Yeah, because if you leave it to the last minute, right, Kathy? Then first of all, it's a big haul and it's a big expense. It doesn't seem so bad if you spend an extra $5 in groceries today, and then maybe in a week or two spend another $5. But if you have to go and gather all the stuff up, and it's like $65 just for your one meal, it's like, oh, we're getting a lot more people in. Aha! Welcome and aloha, folks. Your son Albert loves me. I didn't even know you had a son, Melody. For some reason, because your name sounds so young, Melody Kitten, I thought you weren't a mommy. Well, hi, Albert. I know that my granddaughter Savannah had her niece, Lexi, who's 2 years old, was watching me. She calls me her beautiful Grandma Sunny. I'd be actually like a step great grandma, I guess. Something like that. But that's too much for a 2 year old to grasp, so just let it go. Oh, three boys. Oh, holy moly, you are brave. Oh, really, Kathy? You guys are kind of keeping off to yourself on the side. The other one is oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear you that, Kathy, but not your fault. You put everything into that. Wow, 18, 24, and 10. Wow. Okay, honey, Katie, honey. Thank you for letting us know that if you drop off, it's because your service. Well, you know, Kathy, whatever. He doesn't know what a good thing he had then. Ah, Katie, you're so sweet. It's more sad for him, Kathy, because when you guys first got together, it was clear how much you adored him. And I thought you guys were the cutest couple. And a daughter should want the parent to be happy. Oh, she moved down there. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. So is she got a partner in life or is she all on her own? That's a shame, Kathy. And part of the blame is on him. Because, I mean, let's get real. He could have put his foot down and said, now, wait a minute here. Kathy loves me, I love her. That's the end of the story. So, the video is unavailable, but I can hear you talk. Oh, you can't see me? Wow. That's weird. Yeah, because no matter what a daughter tries to pull, if the husband just sets his foot down and said, "Listen, you're not a part of my relationship with my wife. Step back." That's all it takes, right? I can see you, but it says the video is unavailable. That is really weird, Katie. Melody can see me. Kathy, you can see me, right? Oh, that's terrible, Kathy. Hey, Kathy, can you see me? Does it say that the video is unavailable? That's really weird because the video being unavailable shouldn't happen until I click that I'm done and it's processing. Because after a live feed, when I click that we're done, then YouTube tells me that it's processing. And it does that for a few little minutes. And the video is unavailable during that time. Well, that's really sad that I don't know why some kids think that they've got the right and the authority to be pushing their weight around in the relationship of their parents, or in your case, step parent and parent. The thing is, these same kids would not like it at all if the parents were trying to bust them and their life partners up. I hear you, Kathy. You would not believe if I told you some things that makes makes you just shake your head and laugh. But along those lines, oh boy, that's really sad. Well, I'm glad you and your mom got your own thing going on and just proceed and whatever. So, Melody, I can hear you talk, but it says that I can see you. Katie can see me, but it says video unavailable. Well, I could go out and come back in, but I'm not seeing any problems. It's not giving me any kind of error. Oh, that's good, Kathy. So she's all alone in her house, or she's got a boyfriend, or. Well, I don't blame you. Yeah, that's the best thing. She has a boyfriend. So he doesn't stay there at her house with her and her boyfriend, huh? Oh my goodness. Okay. That explains a lot. Oh, so he stays at your house. I should drink water. How am I drinking so much water? This is a big tank. Ah, well, a lot of people do, Kathy. Especially at his age, right? Well, I'm going through this. But, the thing would be wonderful is if you could be like friends, not only roommates, but friends. Dennis and I are really good friends. And it's funny because we got married really fast and we really didn't know each other all that well. And I really couldn't say that that we were friends when we first got married, but we really developed into a tight friendship. But if there was, for I don't know what reason, the friendship dissolved and we weren't friends, I I don't know what that would mean. Yeah. It's really sad when you're not on the same team. As long as you stay team partners and not adversaries. When it turns into an adversary kind of situation, that's when it's like, oh man. So, did you get to replace your workers? Oh, well, that's good. That's really good, Kathy. So, I guess that this winter, I know, I would love it to rain over here too, Kathy. Kathy, are you going to, now where you live, you won't have trick or treaters come to your door, will you? Because I bet your mom would really get a big kick out of that. She strikes me as the one that would have fun dressing up and giving out the candy to the kids. You're like in a seniors kind of community. Is that what they call it? Yeah, my friends Frank and Aggie, they live in a seniors community and they love it. Aggie can drive her little golf cart all around, and they have all sorts of fun stuff at their ah they have all kinds of fun stuff. They have like every Saturday morning they have coffee and breakfast, I think, at their little thing. Yeah, and then they have parties. I think they have like Frank, her husband, sings in a men's quartet, like a barbershop quartet kind, and they always doing fun stuff. Over here, if you want to be a part of that kind of community, you would not believe what it costs. The cheapest is probably around 5,000 per person a month. I don't know too many people that can afford that. Wow. Now the assisted living place that my mom and dad were at when they were alive, it had gourmet chefs. They had fabulous food. They could either go down into the cafeteria at any time and eat down there, or they could have them bring up a plate for them to their apartment. Well, that's good that you own your house. We could have owned this apartment if we had tried to buy it at the time when we moved in. I got to thinking about how much we paid. This February, it'll be the start of our 23rd year in this apartment. Can you imagine all that money? But we don't have to pay the board fees. He pays that. So that's nice. And then if something catastrophic would have happened, it's not on us. So there are benefits to just renting. We haven't even had a lease. We had a lease for 6 months, the first 6 months. And then when it was up, I wrote him a little note with the rent check and I said, "Oh, you really need to fill out a new lease and mail it to us, and I'll sign it and send it back to you." And he never did. So we've been in here without a lease for all that time. He's a great landlord. I pray for him daily, for his health, wealth, and happiness. Great man. He leaves us alone so we don't have like the stress of feeling like we're going to have him breathing down our necks. If anything happens, like the refrigerator went out, we just go and get a new refrigerator, and we send him the receipt and we deduct it from our rent. And like if it comes up unexpectedly, then I would tell him, "Oh, I'm not going to take it all completely off my rent this month. I'll just take half this month and half next month because I don't want to, you know, cause a problem with your finances." And then there's been a lot of times like I had Dennis put in a really fancy smancy faucet in the sink in the kitchen. Oh, Kathy, I love this thing so much. You just wave your hand like this and it turns on, and it has a light that comes out the light shines out of where the water's coming from. So if you go in there at nighttime, it lights up where the water's coming out. It's so cool. And of course, it's got that head that you can pull down and then spray around and rinse out. But you don't even have to touch it. You know, like some of them you have to tap it with the back of your hand or something. This one you just wave your hand past the. There's like a little electric eye, and you just wave your hand past it and it turns it on. And you wave it past it again and it'll turn it off. And if you forget to turn it off, it's got a timer, and in 3 minutes it'll turn itself off. It's so great. Yeah, it's like a $300 faucet. Well, now I put that in because I wanted it, even though we kind of sort of needed a new faucet. But I never sent Frank the bill. I just donate it to the house. And then there was one time. When we needed. Okay, Kathy, you know those wax rings that are in the toilet in the bottom of where the toilet hooks onto the floor, and periodically you got to replace the wax ring. Okay, well, that wax ring also hooks into some sort of like I think they call it a flange, right? It's a bigger piece of plastic. And Dennis says we not only needed to change the wax ring, but the flange needed replaced. So we had a plumber come in and do it professionally, and it was like $380. And I didn't even mention it to our landlord. I didn't send him the bill or deduct it off my rent. I just ate the cost. Because he's such a good landlord. So I try to do my fair share of being good back. Let's see, in our unit, 1, 2, 3, maybe 6 families in the floors that start on the second and third floor. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, maybe 7 families on the top and 7 families on the bottom. And then across, like I'm looking right at them now, we have like a little courtyard between us, and then another 14 families over there. And then there's others by our mailboxes and by our swimming pool and our party room. There's much more buildings, lots more buildings. Okay, Melody, nice for you to drop in. Thank you. Kisses for Melody. I had no idea that she had 3 grown kids. That's the most Melody has ever talked to us. She's starting to warm up to us. Yay! She's not a big talker. A lot of times in the comments on a video, all she'd say is, hello. That's so cute. I kind of got a little headache right back here. Kathy, I've heard of 2 people lately. One of them is a relative of mine, a niece, that had an aneurysm. And then, I don't know, I can't see the numbers. It might just be us. So a niece of mine had an aneurysm, and she had to have it. They do a thing where they wrap it with some sort of coil or mesh or something like that. And then my friend's granddaughter's boyfriend's mom had 2 aneurysms and had to have the same procedure done. And I'm wondering what's up all of a sudden with all these people coming down with aneurysms. You know, it usually tells me how many people are in the room, and it doesn't even. I got the hiccups. Says two. So somebody else. Well, let's see. Melody just left, so I'm guessing Kayla. Yeah, throw out even an emoji. Whoever it is that's lurking. I always get curious who's here. I probably should close the chat room down and go put my feet up because it's been an hour and 30 minutes, and that always bothers my legs. I think it's only you. It's lying. It's lying that there's two people. Although I just saw Sharon say that she did a review of this weighted blanket that's supposedly supposed to help arthritis, fibromyalgia, anxiety, stuff like that. It's kind of on the expensive side, but she said it's really nice. There it says two people and two thumbs up. Have you ever heard of a weighted blanket? Is your mom asleep already, Kathy? Ah. Well, I think I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to let me go. And at least we got to chat a little bit. I hope that I'm going to be making a couple of videos, not lives, but just videos and putting them up. And I hope those turn out as good as my one with the spicy chicken. Like I said, if you haven't seen that, you got to see it because it cracked me up. I was laughing at myself the whole time. I told Dennis, I said, I don't recall that I said that. Okay, honey, you have a good sweet dreams now. Don't have dreams about looking at your hands and look and say, "Oh, my fingernails look so good." That's so weird. Who dreams about their fingernails? Apparently me. Okay. Love you. You have a great evening. Bye.